Happy Mask Monday. I guess my chin doesn't need masking. This doesn't want to go on the chin. This is I'm not sure where I got this one. I just saved 2 out before I move. I've got this one and one other one for next Monday, and then I'm gone out of this house and into my new house. And then I got to unpack everything, and who knows what I did with all the masks. This one is Collagen Essence Sheet Mask from Esfolio. With a little piggy on it. I guess that's a piggy. Okay, what's going on? Still moving craziness. We'll get it all figured out. So my friends are up to something. They were asking me, when I was moving in, and I told, because they promised me some dishes and stuff, and we were supposed to go to lunch, I'm moving in on a Wednesday, and we're supposed to go to lunch the next Monday after that, so 5 days later. And I told them, just bring this stuff, when we go to lunch, I can just deal without dishes and stuff for 5 days. But they're like, oh, we're working on it. And I'm like, uh-oh, what are they working on? They're up to something. I'm sure it's something good, but I got a Heaven Panty in the mail. I don't know how I got it this way, but I get one pair free every month. So it comes in this pretty bag. And in that is another Ziploc pretty bag, and it's got like a little peekaboo thing. And I asked them, please, no more dark colors, because for the last 6 or 8 months I got a bunch of navy, and then the last 2 months I got black, and I'm like, I could really use some lighter colors. Just no more black or navy, please. Something more light colored. It's summer and you wear light colored clothes. So let's see what we got here. It's sort of a peachy pinky color. Take it off of here. Very pretty. And it's a light color, yay! And I asked for full briefs, which these pretty much cover everything. Even though it's got some lace on it, it's a high one. It doesn't come down and slide off your belly like some of them do. And they have changed their rewards type thing. So now it's different than it used to be. Now it's, you can give 20 to if you want to join this, I can give you a code and you can save $20 and I can get $20 off, but it doesn't really matter because I get these free anyway. And then you could also get a $5 store credit for leaving a review on Facebook, $5 store credit for showing a photo, and I would just share a photo of the panties themselves, but I went on their Facebook page and there's people with pictures of them in the panties, but they were all like sweet young things and not old bards like me. And you can get a $2 store credit for reviewing your monthly style picks. So I believe it is $8.95 a month for 1 pair and $16.95 for 2 pair. And I get the 1 pair free every month, I guess because I do this video, or a video. It looks so bare in here. No Mr. Turtle and my little turtles up there, or all my little knicky knackies. I bought some shelves similar to that one, only in white. Once I decide where to put this chair and film, I'll put the shelves up so all the knickknacks will be up behind me again, or have my son put the chairs, the shelves up for not me. I'm thinking about getting one of those. It's like a pole shaped thing like this, and then you can put different backgrounds hanging from it. I don't know. It's not cheap. I mean, would you be interested in having a different background, or do you don't care that I've just got the Nicky Nackies behind me? And let me know. Should I spend the money to get the fancy backgrounds, or you chill with what I usually have? Well, not this boring background, but you know what I usually have if you go back and watch some of my old videos. Let's see what is going on. This is a little bit on 5 minutes. We need 10 more minutes. I've been looking at I'm looking on Craigslist for washers and dryers, and I'm gonna find them for, because if I looked first, I looked on, I have to have need a washer and a dryer. So first I looked on Home Depot and Lowe's, those kind of places, and they were the cheapest ones that weren't just total junk. Were like $1,200–1,300 for the set, and I'm like, ugh, I can't do that because I have to buy so many other things, and you know it's going to cost so much to set up my water. There's a deposit of $75 you have to make, and you have to make a deposit because I haven't had it in my name for like a really long time. I have to put down these $150 deposit for the electricity, a $75 deposit for the water, and yada yada yada. So it's just, you know, plus all the furniture I need to buy and all that, unless I can find some on those free places, which I'm on freebie alerts, and I get alerts all the time of free stuff, and I just can't do it yet because there's nowhere to put it. So I was like, I gotta quit looking at those, because like, oh, I really like that. Oh no, nowhere to put it. Oh, I really like that. Oh nope, nowhere to put it. So right now, I won't be able to put this video up. I'm doing it on Sunday. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, to all you mothers and grandmothers of the grandmommies. What is your grandma name? I mean, there's Nanas and there's Grannies and, you know, all these different grandma names. My grandma name is Grandma Pat. That's what the GMP stands for. In my blessed GMP is Grandma Pat. One of my grandkids have, on one side they've got 3 grandmas, and on the other side they've got 2. One side there's a granny, which I don't like granny. That's like makes me think of the one from Beverly Hillbillies, where it's like granny's like ancient. So I didn't want granny. And then one of the ones on the other side of the family, she's grandmommy, and then there's another one who's a nana. So I'm, I guess, the most traditional one. I'm Grandma Pat. But there's Mima, and there's all different kinds of grandma-y names. So I wondered what some of you are, whether I know some of you, because there's like Grandma Bev on her, that's what her video name is, like mine's GMP. So some of them I know what your grandma names are, but just if you're a grandma, or if you hope to be a grandma sometime, what would you like your grandma name to be? This probably won't go up till Monday because I filmed another one and our internet's down. So it's trying to upload, but it says it's going to be 17 hours or something crazy like that. And I'm like, yeah. And of course, nobody's home to fix it because I don't know how to fix it. My son and daughter-in-law and grandson went out for Mother's Day. Didn't invite me, but that's okay. They like to be just their little nuclear family sometimes, and I get that. That's probably why I'm moving out, so they could be their little nuclear family. So they went out to dinner or late lunch and a movie, so who knows when they'll be home, so I don't have any internet. Luckily, I had already downloaded a book on my iPad, so I'm reading a book. It's a series. I like adventure kind of ones. This is kind of a romantic suspense, I think they call them, where there's, you know, a little romance and there's a little intrigue and stuff. I like those kind. Well, I like lots of kinds. About the only one, I don't like nonfiction very well. I used to read those self-help books, and I found is all they did was make me feel like I wasn't good enough, you know, and I already felt like that. Didn't need that. Then I turned to the Lord, and He made me realize I'm his beloved child, and I am good enough. So I worked through that feeling of rejection and not being good enough and all that. And it's a good thing I did, because if I hadn't worked through that in the last couple of years, this asking me to move out thing would have probably devastated me, but it doesn't bother me at all. I'm looking forward to it. So the Lord knew I needed to work through that, and he knew what was coming, because he always does. So anyway, if you haven't watched my latest moving saga, go back and watch it. It's just, there's some crazy stuff going around this move, but I really feel in my heart, I know it is what I'm supposed to do. I'll be happy. It's all going to work out, but it's this twisty, turny, crazy journey to get there, that's for sure. And I've got money in the bank, and I've got a IRA if I need to dip into it till I get somebody in there to help pay the rent. So financially, I'll be okay. I don't want to suck down my savings, but I have it. That's what it's there for, you know. Eventually, I've got one friend that her lease is up in October. So worst case scenario, if she wanted to end up wanting to move in with me, you know, I'd have somebody in by October. But hopefully I get like a college student in before next semester or something. I don't know. I think the ideal thing would be, I've got 2 rooms and neither one's real big, and the bathroom is at the front of the house. So if I could get somebody to rent that whole front of the house, and of course they'd have access to the kitchen and living room and laundry and all that and the rest of the house. But if they rented that whole front of the house, then they'd have more room, because they could, like, you know, have an office / sitting room on one room and a small bedroom on the other, and their own bathroom and all that. And that'd be ideal for, I think, the person plus me. I only have one person in there. And I'd have, you know, like somebody just out of college, just in their first job or something, somebody like that, or an older person like me, just looking to share a house, whatever. I wouldn't mind having an older lady like me to share the house with, and we could, especially one that liked to craft and go to the movies and like stuff I do, that we could do stuff together. Or the friend, she might be interested. I don't know. God knows. He's got it handled. It's all up in the air for me, but it'll be okay. I'm almost packed. I've got, in the bedroom, looking around, probably, not counting bagging up my clothes. And I might dump the clothes that are in cubes at the last minute in a box, just so they travel better. So that would take a couple boxes, because I've got a bunch of cubes full of, like, clothes that don't fit in my dresser, like socks and underwear and stuff like that, bathing suits, so on. Probably 3 boxes left in the bedroom, maybe. And then probably 1 box in the bathroom with all my, like, eyeshadow, and like a box with all my eyeshadow palettes. Got a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I just did a video. That's the one I'm trying to upload, that says it's going to take 17 hours. It's going through all my lipsticks and trying them on and deciding, I don't like this. That one's sticky. I don't like it. Or I like this one. So I did that for you. Tried them all on. So you can see me doing that. I'm going to put that video up as soon as the 17 hours is up, or however darn long it takes. It's on this phone that I'm on. I don't know if me recording this is impeding it downloading. Since we don't have any internet, it probably is. Free fresh eggs. Oh, that's something we don't need. I think we have 10 or 12 dozen eggs at the moment. That's something I'm going to come over here and steal every once in a while, because I've gotten used to fresh eggs. I'm not doing store-bought eggs. I know how to get in this house. I'll just come get me some. When I run out of eggs, I'll come over here and steal some more. What else is going on? That's about it. Just went to Mother's Day church, and we're doing this series on the Holy Spirit, and it's just a really good series. If you want to watch it, it's online. It's valleycreek.org. And it's about week 3 of this series on the Holy Spirit, because it's like Jesus, 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 God, 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 Holy Spirit, you're just over there. We don't really talk about him or really know who he is or any of that. So this is a really good series. So I encourage you to go watch it. You can watch it online. Oh, doggy wants out. He had his dinner, so now he's probably going to go out and go poo-poo. Don't you? You got to go outside? Huh, boy? Yeah, I'll let you out in a minute. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. So, let's see. This feels pretty good. And I forgot to take my makeup off, so I put the face mask on over makeup, which is probably a big no-no. Shut up. The little guy is always bugging the big guy, and the big guy just gets sick of it. He just loves him so much. One time, the big medium dog, not the big white one, but the medium black dog, he had something wrong with him. He had to go to the vet, and the little one howled the whole time he was gone because he knew something was wrong. I was just trying to get him to be quiet, and he wouldn't do it. He just missed his little buddy, and he was just really upset that he was gone because he knew something was up. When the family goes on vacation, I'm not sure what they're going to do with the chickens and the donkeys and stuff, but they want me to watch the 2 bigger dogs. And if it works out, I might keep the big white one. They're going to go on vacation in like July or something. And so we're going to give it a try run, but I don't know. She's a livestock guardian dog. She's used to, at night, she patrols like 5 acres and she barks all the time at night. So if she wants out at night and barks like that all the time in a subdivision, she's going to drive the neighbors crazy. So I'm not sure it'll work. But if I can get her used to like staying in at night and just going out, occasionally, instead of being out all night patrolling, then it might work. But I don't know. She's a sweetie. I thought about getting a dog, but didn't really think about her. But, if it works, I'd take her. I love her. She's a sweet, sweet dog. Everybody she runs off all the time. Jumps over the fence and runs off. But I'll have big 6-foot fences she can't get over. But everybody that finds her is like, oh, she's so sweet. We just love her, So she's a sweet dog. So it'd be cool if I could keep her. Alrighty. That's it. Happy Mother's Day. Having panties. If you want to give it a try, I'll put my code down below. You get $20 off. And that would get you either 2 pairs in 1 month or 2 months full of 1 pair with a little bit of money left over. So give it a try. If you haven't ever subscribed, please, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I do mostly unboxings. I do Mess Mondays. I'll do taste tests sometimes. I do fun facts sometimes. A cooking video here and there. Crafting video here and there. A little bit of everything. What I got for Mother's Day from my son was my own game. It's called Settlers of Catan. It's my favorite game. You need 3 or 4 people to play it, but I play with friends a lot, and I always took their game, and now I have my own game, so I won't have to be without, because they want to keep their game, so they got me my very own game. If you haven't played it, it's really fun. It's kind of like, it's a strategy game, kind of like Monopoly meets Risk or something. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really an interesting game, and you have to think about it a little bit, and you can backstab people, or you can cooperate with people. But if they're trying to win, you're like, nope, not helping you no more, because you can trade things that you need, these commodities that you need. But when they get up, you have to get 10 points. In various ways you can get these 10 points. You got to get 10 points to win. And when they get up around 8, you're like, not trading with you anymore. You're getting too close to winning. You're cut off. And I've got to tell when I'm getting close to winning, because you know me, I'm a and I get really quiet when I'm getting ready to win, and then my friends are all on to me now. They'll start looking around, okay, how many she got? How many points does she have? She must be getting ready to win. She's being quiet, because you know me, I'm never quiet. Alrighty, love y'all. It's been 20 minutes. Good grief, I can't make a video under 20 minutes. I'm such a chatty Cathy. Talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye.